Hello, this is Tom from RV Travel and Living. Today I want to talk about something briefly. I got this question asked to me yesterday, actually 2 times. Was that what did you do when you had roof problems? Did you just go buy the strips, elastic strips, the bonding strips, the membrane type strips with adhesive? What did you do? How did you fix your roof? So we're going to talk about this today briefly. This is our new channel, RV Travel and Living. Fixing a roof can be complicated on an RV. I'm just going to say that there are many products out there that that you can actually fix your roof with. If you know where the leak is and you have a small leak, say for instance you have a leak around let's just say maybe around your shower, the sunroof in your shower, it's an easy fix. You can get the membrane type strips that you can buy it. Costs about $20, and you could cut it and stick it on there, roll it on with a roller. They're pretty good. They last a pretty good while. I mean, I had mine on an RV. I had a leak. Another way you can do it is to rebond your roof, re-rubberize it. There are many systems out there. It varies. There's Dicor. There's another one called L&R, elastic bond, and you just basically buy a gallon of it or 5-gallon bucket. Probably you need at least 2 gallons, 50 square feet. They cover about 50 square feet for 1 gallon, and it'll give you a pretty good coverage on your roof. And I think a lot of times what you need to do is the elastic, like I said, it covers the membrane itself. The roll, you can roll it on, you can spray it on. You can actually paint it on if you wanted to paint it on your RV. I had to move it, it's getting noisy. So the RV itself can be protected. I had a small leak in the corner of mine. I used the membrane stuff you just peel and stick. It's pretty good. It was about $20 for a small roll, 10 feet maybe. You can get expensive. But there are a lot of great brands out there that you can actually use to roll on your top of your roof that will give you the flexibility and actually give some type of warranty. Depending on where your RV is year-round, I would suggest covering your RV. It's really a good thing to cover your RV if you're in an enclosed area or even out in the back of your yard, just to cover it. It's really simple to cover. If your worst case scenario, get some plastic and cover it. I never did because it's in Florida, but that heat would just tear up my RV. It would just tear it up. So you would have to make the decision on what is best for you. And I did use the roll-on. I used the tape in one part, and I bought a gallon and rolled on, cleaned it. Of course, you got to clean it. You got to get it down really good and clean it. And then I found some spots that were like cracking and little tear holes in the membrane itself. I said, I got to fix that. Around around the top of the vents, aircon vents, and the aircon itself, I can see it just cracking and swaying. Now you can actually get caulk, leveling caulk. Leveling caulk means it just won't run level; it stays level. It's just basically thick caulk. That's all it is. And so you can actually use that. That works pretty good. Their years on that is 25 to 30 years, depending on what brand it is. On the membrane itself, it depends on that also. Some say it's 50 years, but I've had membranes before. You got to be careful on it. Now here, when you have a roof and you just sealed it, you got to be careful walking on it. And we know a lot of times people want to go up there, they want to walk around, you clean it, this, that, and other. Just be careful with it. Sometimes you can actually get boards and walk on the boards, but you got to be careful of the boards because you're picking up the boards, you can easily rip that. Now you need at least put 3 coats on it, 4 coats of the sealant on there to get good thickness. You want good thick. Put it on as freely as possible to pour. In fact, get a 5-gallon bucket and pour some on and roll it out. Remember the sides of your RV. You got to be very careful of that. Sometimes you might need to just actually put some plastic on the side in case it does roll off a little bit. It's pretty thick stuff. They say put it in a sprayer, but the sprayer itself would stick up a lot. I mean, it's pretty thick. It's not like what I've used before. This is just a thick paint. It's a semi-gloss like paint to me. But you can easily roll it on, spray it on, paint it on with a brush. The brush causes the streaks. Roller's the best way to do it. You don't have to worry about it. And it's real easy because spray, it gets oversprayed. You got a particular day and wind and all the other stuff. So you want to be smart about it because that stuff is expensive. It'll run you $100 a gallon, $120, $130 a gallon, depending on where you buy it. You buy it at Amazon, Dicor at Amazon. You can buy L&R at Amazon. You can buy a lot of this stuff at Amazon. You can also get it at Walmart. It's really, you were looking for white, cool. And because it's going to retract the heat itself. You don't want anything dark or anything on your roof because it will detract. You know, in other words, instead it gets hot, it reflects the heat is what I'm trying to say. Not really attract the heat, deflects the sun. White itself is really good for that. And like black, everybody's been in a black car before, how hot it gets. So if you get it the white, it'll retract UV and all that, and it's really, really good. I did do part of my roof. I didn't do the whole roof. I just did part of it. The other part was really good. Now remember, my RV was 30 years old when I bought it. It's a 1985 model, really good shape. It looked as good as a lot of the new ones, believe it or not. The paint was really good up, no cracking and things like that. I did have to have a fender repair. Other than that, it was really good. Inside was good. It had laminate flooring. It was nice. So you have to really think about things when you do that. So make sure you protect your roof, plumbing, electrical. Those are the things that's going to really hurt you the most. Electrical or leaks. Leaks just drive you crazy. Leaks, showers, shower pans, kitchen sink leaks, things like that will just drive you crazy. And then you get electrical problems. That is really a hassle. But if you find one, it's really good shape, and it doesn't have any of the things like that, it's good roof on it, check the roof first. That's the first thing I always look at in an RV, is the roof. God bless everybody. Thank you so much, and always thank you so much for always watching RV Travel and Living. See you guys next time.